Hi, good evening, everybody. My name is Carl Walker, and my client, the C Global Group, we're going to be talking about the research methods and findings from our research done this week. The reason behind this research is that my client, the C Global Group, is an Orlando-based company. Of course, it embodies the spirit of the islands, and at the forefront is the Candace Buchanan radio show. And we want to find out how people are listening to radio, and are we targeting our market in the right way so that we can have them tune in to her weekly radio show on Sundays. Now, if we focus on the research, we did it through a 10-question survey, of course, through surveymonkey.com. If you haven't used that website, definitely check it out. It's worth your while. We share this on social media, and we aim to find out if people are still listening to the radio and how they're doing so. And of course, later on, we'll talk more about what our secondary research is going to be. All right. So looking at the next step in that process by the numbers, we had a total of 28 participants, 11 being male and 17 being female, 77% target market penetration, and also we had 100% participants said they still listen to the radio. And you can see right there the breakdown between analog and also internet radio. Now, where do you listen to the radio? I know I listen to the radio everywhere, okay, if it's in my car or on my phone. But of course, 52% of our participants said they listen to it in a car. Of course, to and from work. Maybe they're going out that night. You never know, okay? So, how does this apply? There is a huge market right now for digital music, whether between Spotify, TuneIn, iHeartRadio, and of course, that big controversy between live radio versus podcasts and music applications. So let's find out, how do people listen to radio? Of course, looking at our buyer persona, Mr. Wayne right here, he's always on the go. He's a digital native and loves technology. And of course, he's culturally sound. So streaming apps are going to work for him, especially if he's on the go. But I'm pretty sure if he's just like me, I still listen to traditional radio in the car, especially when I'm on the way to work. Now, how does this apply to our target market? Our target market is very technology driven. And of course, both components are going to work for them. Okay, but of course you can see that the usage rates for our target market is going to be more in the morning, like I mentioned before, when they're on the way to work. All right. Now, how does this apply to my client in our campaign? Well, we're still targeting the right market. Our radio time slots, we realize that is an area of focus because it's on a Sunday and an off-peak hour between 6 and 8. Okay. Now, how do we get listeners to tune in? We're streaming. Now, are we streaming on traditional and streaming apps, and how are we marketing that to our target market? All right. Now, looking at our secondary research, this is where this comes into play. Now, we're going to take that research and do an in-depth focus on the Caribbean market specifically, and then current listeners and how they're tuning into the radio show. Of course, we're going to back that up with some social media analytics through Twitter, the Facebook page, and also the website. So look forward to talking to you guys the next time. Please, if you have any questions about anything, feel free to give us feedback on our research. We welcome your comments and your questions, and we look forward to talking to you soon. Thank you for watching my video. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.